Hi there, and welcome to my weekly vlog. I am, I do believe it's Sunday night, and it is a holiday weekend, and it's been Thanksgiving, and it's, yeah, it's been a wonderful, wonderful holiday weekend for me. I spent Thanksgiving with my amazing and wonderful adopted family. We adopted each other. They adopted me, and I adopted them. Nagina was one of my students, and she was my intern for years. And they used to spend Thanksgiving with me. Past 12, must be at least 12 years. Anyway, now they have two kids. And so I went to them, and my godson, Neom, beat me at chess. He's 6 years old. Tells you how long it's been since I played chess. It's been a very long time. But anyway, I'm like, now how does this move and where does this go? We laughed and had so much fun. But my big news, my big lipedema news is that I've been talking all along about having been so sick and not driving and yada, yada, yada. Anyway, I got my new car last week. I'm thrilled with it, absolutely thrilled with it. It's going in, it needs some minor repair work done. So that's going in tomorrow. It's going into the mechanics. It needs tires and needs a little bit of work on the brakes, and it needs transmission fluid. It's not a big deal. So that happens tomorrow, and I've been to the pool twice, twice, which is amazing because, for the longest time, I couldn't drive, and then I couldn't um, get to the pool. It was just too much of a hassle. Anyway, twice. I'm just saying twice. I've been to the pool twice, and I am thrilled. I went on Friday and I went today. And what I'm trying to do is get into a rhythm where I can go every other day. And I'll see. Because here's what I found out. Let me tell you what I found out. Besides the fact that I'm yawning, um, I found out that the resistance is there. My resistance to moving, to getting up, to 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 moving, to putting on a bathing suit and my leggings. I'm just moving things around a little bit so I can see the tree better. Um, I put out my Christmas tree. It's been a busy, busy period. And mostly, I am so grateful. Thanksgiving is the time when I usually sit and say, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that, I'm grateful for so much. And I am beyond grateful. I'm grateful to my friend Daniel, who hung in there with me for the longest time, helping me find a car. And he's the one who found this car. I didn't find it. He found it. And oh my God. And hanging in there with me through negotiations, and you know they didn't want to negotiate, and I'm like, I just buy it, it's okay, I'm just gonna buy it. And anyway, and I'm so grateful to all of our community. So we just had a webinar with Siobhan Huggins and Ala Haldoon, who is the compression garments expert that has been doing series of webinars for us. and Dr. Joanna Dudek, who is dear, dear colleague and friend from um, Poland. Oh my goodness. And it was wonderful. We had almost 300 people attend. That we were they had all been to Rome, to the conference in Rome. And the Lipedema World Association put on the conference. The first year it happened in Potsdam, um, and in Germany, in Potsdam, Germany. And there were, I think, 300 or 350 people there. This year, there were over 800. A lot of them clinicians and a lot of advocates and patients as well. And one of the things that is so much a part of their culture is the collaboration amongst different roles and making movement for lipedema. It's a holiday weekend and a lot of people are not coming that usually come, but I'm just grateful to be here. I'm going to chat a little bit more and just talk about the holidays. You know, I just talked to a friend of mine and she just said, I hate the holidays. It doesn't matter what's happening. I hate the holidays. And I used to be like that. Um, or I used to, wasn't that I hated the holidays. There was just so much pain around the holidays. Um, come from a very crazy, dysfunctional family. And there was always I always had the dream of Norman Rockwell. Everybody around the table and warm and cozy and the fireplace going and good healthy food and good healthy conversations and that was not meant to be in my family. It was always a little crazy. So I can remember I lived in Boston and my family lived on the North Shore. And I can remember how many times I drove over the bridge. There's a bridge that you have to drive to get from the North Shore to Boston, and I lived in Cambridge. And how many holidays I would drive over that bridge sobbing because things were so crazy. And you know what? It's not like that anymore. I had the sweetest, most wonderful Thanksgiving. No hassles, no craziness, no family going nuts, nobody talking about politics around well, we did talk about politics, but we agree. So that makes it a little easier. And so, and so and I'm thrilled. Obviously, you can tell how thrilled I am that Christmas is coming because I have my Christmas tree up and it's November 30th and the Christmas tree's been up a week. I figured I don't have it's not going to be up all that long and I wanted to enjoy every single moment of it. Every single moment of it. It's what I am learning. I am learning that through all of my work with lipedema. Hi, Kim. Kim says, I'm grateful my daughter in law is healing from her surgery and her family is safe and doing well. Oh, thanks, Patsy. I think my tree is perfection too. Here's, oh, Kim, I am so happy that your daughter in law is getting well. Oh, that's so good. That's such good news. And Patsy, I have to show this just because I agree. My tree is perfection. The only thing is, as a kid, I was used to putting tinsel on the tree, lots of, aluminum foil type tinsel that you get in, Michael's. I go to Michael's. I love Michael's. Uh, uh, so anyway, and then Jean Marie, who works with me, she told me that someone just called and I have to call them back. But I'm doing my, I'm talking to you right now. So I totally lost I'm having a senior moment. I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, right. Icicles. That's what we used to call them too. And then Jean Marie told me that it wasn't good for the cats. The cats would eat it. And then I pictured knowing my cats and that they're like into mostly everything. They would eat, and then all of these tinsel would wrap around, and it would just be a horror show because then they would need surgery. I did this whole thing because a friend of mine's cat got into her dental floss and ate her dental floss. And we thought, well, we'll just pull it out. And no, we had to take her to the vet. They had to do surgery because it had wrapped around organs. And I'm like, oh no. Anyway, so instead, I put candy canes. Can you see them all? I put 80 minus 2 that got eaten, not by me. I had one, and I think Celicia ate the other one, or Jean Marie. Anyway, you can see the candy canes, but it doesn't matter. It really is fun, and I love it, love it, love it. And there's the cat. She's not eating the tree, which is good. So I want to tie it into what I've learned around lipedema. Because for the longest time, one can feel hopeless and feeling like, oh my God, um, what am I going to do? I can't control this. My body has a mind of its own. Well, here's the thing. What I've learned is baby steps, small little steps, one after the other, make a huge difference. And I was so sick, which I say often because when I think about it, I was so sick and I'm so good. I really feel like the phoenix rising from the ashes because I was sure that my time had come. Honestly, I was doing end of life preparation and uh, you know not kidding. He talked to hospice, was planning for hospice, and then oh, Julie Rosa, thank you, thank you, thank you. Julie says, have wonderful holidays and fantastic pool time now because my 77th birthday is looming. My birthday's in January and I'm going to be 77. But, you know, I'm having a rebirth. All the things that I'm learning to do, the pool is the biggest thing that makes a difference for me in my healing journey. I was in the pool over an hour. It takes me a long time to put on my leggings and my bathing suit, and then I wear a jacket over everything to go into the pool, and then it's a big deal because, my mobility is impaired and I can't just jump around. So I have to be very methodic and careful. Well, just being back in the pool is a miracle. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my God, Patsy's birthday is in February. She'll be 75. And she says, I too am still learning so much. Isn't it amazing, Patsy? We are really, this community is just remarkable. Um, it's like we keep learning from each other and we keep getting better. At least I feel that. And living more and living more joyously. Blessed, yes. Blessed and highly favored. You are blessed and highly favored. That's actually from the Bible. I don't know all that much from the Bible, but that one I know. Thank you. I am blessed and highly favored. That was when the angel came down and talked to Mary and said, "You are blessed and highly favored." And that's such a good line. Who knows the Bible? Oh, namaste. Good. That's good. I know that. That's my Buddhist. I got Buddhas everywhere. I got more Buddhas than anything. But I also have Mary and Jesus around. So I don't want to slight anyone. I take them all in. And um, yeah. And meditation and prayer is so much a part of my particular recovery process. And I'm grateful for it. And I'm grateful for you, whoever you are who's here. You guys keep showing up at this thing that I do once a week where I get real and and just talk about whatever is going on. But it always has to do somehow with lipedema because that's at the bottom of everything. So, on that note, if you're around, we're going to have a tribe evolving meeting. Um, and if you're in tribe, you would have gotten notification of it. And it starts at 5:30. So just a quickie half hour. We just check in and it's a good thing. So I hope to see some of you there and mm, many blessings. And I will talk to you soon. Some of you I'll be talking to in 10 minutes.